Hi, y'all know me, Special Adam Parra, out with my camera guy, Timothy Heidecker. Standing out in front of the Red River right now. This water's so strong, or the current's so strong, that it's carrying the entire tree stumps down the river. Right now we're going to head up to Bell Witch Cave, and hopefully to Bell's old house, to see if this son of a bitch ghost really exists. Let's find out what happens. Alright, we're back. We're still on the hunt for the Bell Witch Cave and the Bell Witch House. Came across a sign so far telling us, pretty much they say the place is haunted. We'll see if they're true or not. We still got a long way to go, so stay tuned. Alright, well, so far, no luck. We've come across our first piece of evidence. This cabin behind me is where they moved the Bell family after the incident with the Bell Witch. From what they're telling us, that the original house that they lived in and was tormented by this witch was torn down after the incident. So now they're saying that the cave that we want to go visit might be closed down due to the weather of yesterday. Alright, and what they keep telling us is the gate is closed, so there's no trespassing to get to the cave. So what we did, we went out the road a little bit, parked the car, and we're taking the backwoods across. We're going to find out if this thing is real or not. Like I said, it's closed to civilians, and as you can tell, we're not civilians. Alright, right now the closest thing we found was so far the waterfall that appears to be water coming out of a cave. Technically we're still trespassing on private property, who knows. So far on this trip we've met a lot of creepy old people. They told us different things. We're still on the hunt for this cabin or cave. So keep walking around, see what we get. Alright, so far the Bell Witch was a dead end. Everything was closed, and you know, can't break too many laws in one day, especially if we're documenting it. We just got word that there's another haunted site over at Fort Donelson National Battlefield. We're on our way right now to go check that one out. We'll have to save the Bell Witch for another day. Alright, we just made it to Donelson Battlefield. Actually, we made it here a few minutes ago. We had to take a piss behind that building over there, but decent exposure, pretty bad. We're going to look around, see what kind of ghosts we can find. It's already starting to get dark, so makes it even better. Got my flashlight with me. And, well, a lot of history here, so we'll see what we can find. Alright, right now we're standing out in front of this Confederate monument at the Donelson Battlefield. From the stories of this place, they say you can still hear the war going on. Right now we just heard a few gunshots go off. No shit. We're going to go investigate that stuff and see what we can see. Alright, right now we're on the trail out here. We haven't seen any ghosts yet. You can see. So far we've heard a few gunshots already go off. From the sounds of it, we're actually getting closer to the source. So there's really nothing more to report on this right now. Alright, we just hiked good 3-4 miles through the woods. Finally made it to Fort Donelson here. We're right next to the Cumberland River. See behind me all these trenches and everything over here. We're still going to investigate, see if we can find the source of those gunfires and everything going off. Alright, we're standing out in front of the well, from what they say, eagle's nest. We're not allowed to enter. There's supposed to be a bunch of eagles out in this direction over here. Cameraman Timmy, he's saying he saw a glowing substance off in the distance. We haven't heard any gunshots in a while, so I think that's fabricated by somebody, some jackass just playing with his gun. I want to investigate more into this glowing substance, see if we can find out the source. I'm going blind by looking at that light now. Alright, we did our tour around Fort Donelson Battlefield. We heard a few gunshots. Really, once it got dark, everything got quiet. From our opinion, haunted battlefield, it's all fabricated. We're going to go check out the cemetery, see what we can find. Alright, we just checked out the U.S. National Cemetery over here. The Fallen Brothers, we didn't see any movement or anything that would let us believe that this place is haunted or possessed by anything. There's a second cemetery over here to the front of me. We're going to check it out, see if we can see anything over here. We're not going to mess with anything too relevant because I don't want to bring my work home with me. Alright, so far, well, to conclude up our night, I think the most exciting was the battlefield. We hit up the cemeteries, no living dead or anything out there. We're going to try again for next week for Bell Witch Cave, see if we can find anything there, hopefully it's not closed. Now we're just going to finish up our night with, I guess we're going to get something to eat. Good old Waffle House. Who knows, maybe we'll find something haunted there. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.